And we are live.
Let's take it home.
We're not singing yet.
No?
No. Well, you can sing if you want. What are you going to sing? One of your covers?
No New Year's Day to celebrate.
That's a good start. Hang on. Oh, what are we doing? 1991's
Hudson Hawk.
Is that the poster you remember?
That's the one from the cassette. Yeah. Don't know. I don't remember the theatrical poster. It's probably that one you've got with them swinging.
Yeah, Catch Excitement, Catch the Adventure, Catch the Hawk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Catch the clap.
Now then, with its IMDb rating of 5.7, people like it.
Yeah, I love it. There's nothing quite like Hudson Hawk.
No, because I think the biggest failure was it was advertised as an action film, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, it does deliver on the action. It's just preposterous.
Yeah.
But see, I don't have a problem with films that let you know they're ridiculous from the first 10 minutes. In this movie, once the first burglary happens, you know what you're getting in for. As soon as they start singing, you're like, right, this film's daft as anything, right? Anything can happen, and pretty much anything does.
So, when did you first see this?
July of 1991. A friend of mine who I went to school with. He went to see it, and he was raving about it. And he agreed to go see it again with me, and I loved it. I just thought it was brilliant.
Love it?
Yeah, he loved it too. It was him that recommended it and persuaded me to go see it.
So Canada, it came out. Canada and USA, 24th of May. Then Australia in June, and we didn't get it to July, 12th of July.
12th of July. So I think he saw it the opening. He saw it the opening week. And I went to see it the following week with him. So it stuck around for at least 2 weeks.
Yeah, I can't remember. I saw it on the opening weekend, I think. So.
Oh, you went as well? Awesome. You can't beat those films that just close in 1 week. I remember the All Saints movie, Honest.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, that didn't even closed within a week. It didn't even make a full week, that movie. It was famous for that.
Before the first showing.
Pretty much.
Who directed that?
Dave Stewart. Yeah. Yeah. It's rubbish.
Not one you recommend then.
Even though like 2 of them were in the scud in it at one point, and it's like that still didn't save it.
Is it? Them.
That doesn't really happen now, does it? Where nudity sells the film.
No.
You know, because when Body of Evidence came out, it was like, oh, I've got to see that.
I saw that in the cinema as well.
But you know, I love Body of Evidence. I think it's hilarious. See when the score in it is so funny. When it's like a choir having an orgasm. It's like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
I haven't seen it for years.
No, it's so bad. Just Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, was that before or after Dick Tracy for Madonna?
After, good couple of years after.
Yeah.
She shags people to death.
Some respect. And then she did Body of Evidence.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever happened in a court of law. You shagged that man to death. You need to stand trial for that. It's so bad.
Oh, it is. All right, let's play this before we...
Yeah, go for it. And the American audiences didn't get any of the sex scenes. They'll get cut out. What is the point? What was the point?
It's always called the European cut, isn't it?
Yeah, because when they released it on UK VHS, it's like the uncut version.
Oh yeah, I forget. Hang on, I'm not even playing.
It must have just seemed like an old episode of Crown Court to them.
Oh dear, showing your age now.
Oh.
Crown Court, bloody hell, there's a name from the past.
Yeah, well, the thing is, when I was a kid, I actually thought that they used to film inside courtrooms in Britain because of that show.
Oh yes,
that's like,
yeah, made sense.
Because it looked real, right? So I thought, oh yeah, they're allowed to film in courtrooms, aren't they? No, they're not. Like, oh, well, I thought when I was a kid. You're like, oh, you're talking about Crown Court, you moron.
It looked real.
Yeah.
This thing's gonna disconnect again. Now, what's the point in this beginning? With the guy in the
Yeah, we really advertised a turkey for people to come and watch it. Yeah. What's next week? Pluto Nash.
Turkey. Joel Silver sunk all his Die Hard 2 money into this.
Oh.
What is it? Bruce Willis's only writing credit.
Oh, there we are. Leonardo da Vinci. Yeah, it's William Conrad does the voiceover.
His last role, wasn't it?
Yeah, I've been brushing up on my Hudson Hawk trivia.
There wasn't much, apart from
That's still better than the Da Vinci Code any day. But seriously.
Of all the Da Vinci films, this is the best.
I love how Leonardo da Vinci is almost like a kind of toy maker, where he's doing all these things all at one time. He's painting the Mona Lisa. He's building all this stuff. He's he's got no time. It's just guy's just super genius.
I think Michael Lehmann's the only one that didn't survive this film, did he? Everyone else came out intact, but he didn't really direct much again.
Airheads, I remember. It's a film that comes to mind that he directed.
Yeah, he's done a lot of TV since.
I know, shame because Heathers is just remarkable.
Yeah. Did you ever catch the TV remake that got cancelled because of gun violence? But
no.
They tried updating it with a trans character and as one of the Heathers and stuff like that. But
okay,
then a gun.
Yeah, so it got pulled because of gun violence.
Yeah, something happened. Oh, Tander's gone again. And then this was supposed to be James Coburn's big comeback.
Was this George Kaplan?
Yeah, with the CIA.
Is which is the fictitious spy from North by Northwest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this movie's littered with loads of movie in jokes for no reason.
This is the one thing I don't get is, hang on, I'm too far ahead. How does he fit those pieces into the book and the horse? You can put it in, but the book, no one's noticed there's a block that big behind the book. It's
like alcoholics that smuggle a book and a bottle of whiskey inside their book, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
it's nonsense.
Yeah, so we will point out all the faux pas, like the book surviving 500 years and being thrown around like anyone's business.
We'll be here till Christmas. Honestly, this film is littered with just logic.
But yeah, it was Bruce Willis's attempt at comedy, but he has done it before. But he wrote this one, so
yeah, this was his. Oh, it's got to finish that.
But he's set. He's made gold.
Yeah. Nice. He makes Buckaroo Banzai look like an amateur. He's like, I'll just make gold, paint a masterpiece, have build an airplane all in one morning. You know.
Story by Bruce Willis and Robert Kraft. Doesn't say anything about based on a song they made up in 5 minutes.
Stephen E. D'Souza though he's done the actual screenplay.
Yeah, so it was like Commando, Die Hard,
40 Hours, Street Fighter. Yeah, it's definitely a decline.
Yeah, but well, it was, what was it? Bruce Willis making stuff up as they were going as well didn't help. Adding jokes and stuff.
Yeah,
the best bit. The transition into a hawk is probably the best.
Yeah, yes. It doesn't try to change into Michelle Pfeiffer. That's probably one that could. That's probably one that could do with a remake. Lady Hawk.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
It's a fantasy film. Probably make it a trilogy, but
yeah, of course. Just have like a big extended opening for 30 minutes.
Yeah. Spread it over 3 films.
Yeah. Really walks like a guy that's been in prison for years, doesn't he?
Oh. Yeah, he's supposed to have been, what, 10 years?
Yeah. But the stupid thing is, he doesn't know what Nintendo is, right?
Yes.
But he knows who Whitney Houston is. Right?
Yeah, it's not like they don't have telly and magazines, isn't it? But I guess.
Yeah, exactly. And Nintendo is.
But yeah, they got Xboxes and PlayStations in prisons now.
There we go. You can point out so many mistakes. I take it no one's about, no? no one's watching.
No, I think they saw it as Hudson Hawk.
I don't blame them.
What? You said you love this film.
No, I do, but I mean, it's Hudson Hawk. It's notorious. It's like...
I think I might have had it for 8 a.m. as well.
Oh, right. I shared it out, but I think everybody else turned up their nose.
They don't know the greatness it is.
Oh.
Look how cool he looks.
But not too long after this, right? And I mean, I don't know if it was the Blues Brothers big opening, but there was this Levi's commercial with Brad Pitt that looked just similar to this, like shot by shot. I know it wasn't just the prison and him. I know it's kind of typical prison leaving Blues Brothers type of thing.
No. But yeah, Dan Aiello's never visited him in 10 years either.
Yeah, I know. And it's like best mates. They know.
Best mates. I'll see you when you get out in 10 years. And
they know how to do a whole musical number without like rehearsals or nothing. And how to burgle, like using advanced equipment. Although, see when they do the whole looping the video when they do burgle, that I think that was the first time I'd ever seen that happen in a film. I don't know. Speed did it a couple of years later.
Yeah. The man knows.
Yes, his first attempt to drink cappuccino on it. No chance.
And then you got his 4 earrings.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
It's a shame it's not a horror. Cheers for Fears could do a Hudson Hawk drinking game.
Because even his name, Hudson Hawk, they stole that name because the cold wind on in Chicago River is called the Hawk. And they thought, well, I'll just steal that idea.
Yeah, Lake Michigan. Michigan Hawk or something.
Yeah. Makes perfect sense.
I'm gonna have a cigarette, man. Nobody's here. Keeping up appearances. Try to pretend I'm
I see. You all dressed up for Sophie and being nice, and now on my fucking channel is Rabsy Nesbitt turns up.
Rabsy Nesbitt. Oh.
See you, yeah.
Yeah.
No, yuppies have taken over. And it's the first appearance of Bruce Willis saying reindeer
goat cheese pizza.
Which he does in Last Boy Scout as well, for some reason.
Yeah, which, funnily enough, did that not come out later this year in the States?
Yeah, they got
I think it did.
For us. If you wait,
yeah,
just done Bonfire of the Vanities.
And this, yeah, Immortal
and then
Thoughts.
Came out, but who knows when that was made.
And Last Boy Scout's one of his absolute best as well.
Right, we got Frank Stallone.
Yeah.
Lead singer of... Should have had him singing the songs in us.
There's a documentary about Frank Stallone that's meant to be quite good.
Yeah.
I think it's just called The Other Stallone or something like that.
Yeah, I thought Sylvester advertising the tour he's doing.
Because at one point he was the most famous Stallone.
Well, yes. He was
yeah. He was actually quite... and it was when... I think he resented Sly.
I bet.
And he got big.
Yeah, Bruce Willis even says, instructions even your brother could understand, which
yeah.
It's supposed to be a sly dig at
no. Sly dig at Sly. They had a falling out recently, though, didn't they, over the Expendables?
Oh, yes, they did, didn't they? Because
I think
Bruce wanted so much money for his day's work or whatever. Well, that was.
Yeah.
Anyway, Harrison Ford instead.
Who looked so pleased to be there. All those helicopter scenes, it looked like they just went to Harrison Ford's house to film
yeah, just film some footage in his backyard of him flying around.
Yeah. Can you get you on the live stream today, Harry? And he's like, oh, okay then. He really couldn't be bothered. Which is funny because I watched that one... Oh, the mad steering wheel. I never understood this when they've got a mad steering wheel up there.
The steering wheel, because some guy came in with it one night. Captain Bob's steering wheel over it is.
It's like, right.
He turned it.
Yeah. It's like, yes.
He came in and
that's for the prequels. That's for the, when we do the Hudson Hawk prequels. You see how the Hawk ended up in prison. I'm sure he must have thought that this was going to be huge, right? And I'm not criticizing. Yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't. But I mean, I thought when I seen it, I thought this is the best film ever. Until Terminator 2.
Oh, fucking hell, that was amazing. I was going, this is shit,
right? Because it just gave you so much mad stuff on the big screen, right? Yeah. It doesn't sit on its hands.
Well, yeah, it's the same as Last Action Hero, isn't it? People weren't ready for that either.
Oh yeah, I love that. I love how it changes tone. I love the way that it's darker in the city. Yeah.
Danny Aiello's no longer with us.
Yeah, great actor.
Yeah, I think it's his son or his Danny Aiello III always appears in titles under stunts.
Right.
And he's on this one, funny enough.
The what do you call it? Do the Right Thing. That's probably his.
Yeah, that's probably his biggest serious role, isn't it? Because he did have a part in The Godfather, didn't he?
I always remember him being. Was he not in Once Upon a Time in America? Oh, here we go.
3 minutes, 15 seconds.
They go through the we're going to do the Star Spangled Banner by Whitney Houston. Have you ever heard Whitney Houston's version of Star Spangled Banner? Nobody could sing that, right? The way she sang it was just outrageous.
Showtime.
Maybe that was just the one day he was allowed to watch television was when there was the Super Bowl and there's Whitney Houston.
Oh, he's in The Godfather Part 2. I can't see.
He was in Once Upon a Time in America as well, I'm sure. Leone.
Let's see. What year was that?
84.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Sorry. I can't.
The Stuff. He was in The Stuff.
Oh, yeah, Vickers and The Stuff. So apparently, yeah, that polished styrene life, that preserver can hold the weight of 2 grown men.
You wait your whole life for a good cat burglar or burglary movie, and 2 come along at once. Oh, here we go. Next vlog. How you doing?
Hello, sir.
I can't see the chat at all. Comments?
No. What are you on? Phone or tablet?
Oh no, there we go. I see them now. Hi there. How you doing?
It's not Terrence.
Give us a thumbs up.
Award-winning director David Lynch.
Yes.
Because he's always on Instagram. He's just sitting there smoking, so in his glasses. So yeah. Yeah.
I think it might have been the.
Yeah.
I think it might have been the first time I'd seen a glass cutter in anything. No, I'm a liar. Did the guy not have one in Superman? Oh, he had those plunger things, didn't
he? Yeah, he never actually got up as far as. Host newbie here.
Welcome.
Welcome indeed. So there's a bit that wouldn't fly today. For fat shaming security guards. Breaking a chair. Right behind you.
Just so the continuity is ruined for later.
See, it's well thought out. Now, the 2 greatest cat burglars in the world aren't wearing gloves. So
I noticed in one of the. Yay! Welcome.
Yeah, Mr. Terrence.
Mr. Terrence.
Where did you share that from?
Because I put it on my community wall.
Oh yes, Your Majesty. Sorry, that's Minions.
No, that's right. Your liege.
I'm glad I caught you on the way up.
Oh, more chins than a Chinese phone book, is there not?
Oh, yeah.
No, that's a lot of Wong numbers. they say, and even has a wee bit on the score just to send that joke home. You're all right.
Yeah, why not emphasize it in case no one gets it.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for sharing this out.
Yeah, thank you.
Ice Lord, Hudson Hawk. This one is a lot of fun. Yes, if you're smoking what you're smoking.
Would you rather be a mule?
Oh, are we into the song?
We're in the song. Among 20 years, he kicks up at anything he hears. His back is brawny
and his brain is weak. He just plays stupid with the stubborn streak. The way if you hate to go to school, you may grow up to be a mule, or would you like to swing on a star? Carry moonbeams home in a jar, and be better off than you are. Or would you rather be a pig?
Oh, hang on, no, he's doing fish.
Fish? It's the wrong verse. Okay, a fish is an animal that swims in a brook.
Gets caught,
this just ain't working.
You may grow up to be a fish.
Oh, thank you. Carry moonbeams home in a jar, and be better off than you are. Or would you rather be a pig? A pig is an animal with dirt on his face. His shoes are a terrible disgrace. He's got no manners and he eats his food. He's fat and lazy and extremely rude. So if you don't care, a feral fig.
I know the monkeys out in the zoo. They've got a few. So you see, it's all up to you. You'd be better than you are. Come on, big finish. You'd be swinging on a star.
Let's take it home. Yeah, with no gloves on. Can't back to sleep anymore.
Which one of us?
Yeah, this film will give you nightmares. Believe me. Especially with that butler with the blades. I forgot about him. There's so many.
That was pretty evil at the time.
Yeah.
Let's take it home. There we go.
That's
it. Be swinging
on a star. God.
You're here all night. Tip your waitress.
Oh.
The extra side.
Oh, did he not do a little sort of Three Stooges, like bang their heads together? They just made this sort of coconut noise. So we go from that to a guy getting his throat slit. It's just like,
explain this bit to me.
Right. Oh.
Land on a canopy and then suddenly
they're in another room.
And...
It's meant to be a transition into another scene. Like they've got away. They managed to get to the place and then they're sitting down. But yeah, I always thought there was a room below there. When I first watched it, I was like, did they just land right? Did they have their office?
To recreate this.
I don't think it was intentional. I don't think it was intentional to copy Hudson Hawk.
Oh, your fans are all here.
Oh, that's right. He's parole officers in on it as well.
Sophie. Good. Now you get to choose.
Oh, hi, Sophie.
Who's better?
You look awesome. That counts one of us.
I am the Ice Lord. Greetings. What the what? Right. How do we put people in timeout on this thing? Don't think I've got the level to do that.
I think you're on the naughty step now, Sophie.
Yeah. Hello, nice to meet you too. And that early morning Hong Kong. Oh, here we go. Here come the blades. Where's his cut? Ooh. Oh. It's pretty.
I know, it's pretty. That's like Lethal Weapon level of violence. No.
Yeah.
After swinging on a star.
You might want to rephrase that, Sophie.
Yeah.
There's a joke in the translation here with the butler where he says, "You're taking the Concorde back," and the butler says, "Yes, I'm stacking up on the frequent flyer mileage." In one dubbing, they're saying, "Yes, the stewardesses are free," or something like that. It might be the German dub or something like that.
Wow, that's you've really done. You've done your homework.
Oh, there you go. Not in the dodgy way. There you go. She'll just appear on our channels.
Ah, well, can keep hoping.
And how did they break that cappuccino machine?
I don't know. He's just cursed. Guards for art theft. But yeah, two burglar films in the same year. This, People Under the Stairs. Yeah, I know. You don't get many films. I think People Under the Stairs did better considering its budget. Yeah. It definitely went to number 1 in the US because I remember it on Box Office America.
I love that program. Well, before the internet, that's where you got
your
news from.
I know, it's unbelievable, isn't it? It'd be on like 3 in the morning or something.
Yeah, I'd have to set the video in if you ran out of tape before it started.
I remember being so excited to see the Inspector Gadget trailer for the first time. Just because it was like, wow, they're made an Inspector Gadget movie and they're going to show the trailer on Box Office America, and it just looked awful.
Yeah, I don't think I've actually.
And it was awful as well. Oh, bless you, Sophie. Thank you. Oh, Andy McDowell. Gotta love Andy McDowell. She's brilliant.
I'm Andy McNabb. I'm Andy McDowell.
For some stupid reason, I thought she was related to Malcolm McDowell. I don't know why.
I can see that. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I love bananas.
That's it.
Very kind.
More bananas.
Can I have a milkshake? Or a banana split?
1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4. Oh, drop you a banana. Nice one.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah. That guy was in Coronation Street. The dude who's the auctioneer. Yeah, he ends up with his arm. Yeah.
Of course.
Can't remember he gets his arm blown off here.
And then we got David Caruso and his what's it?
Oh yeah. Same year. Oh yeah, that's brutal, isn't it? See when he gets shot in King of New York, where he just comes up with a sawn off and blows his bloody head off.
Yeah. Does he get the door opens and he gets slammed into a wall or something at the same time?
King of New York has got one of
90.
90? Yeah. All right. It's got one of the most badass sort of lines in it, where Larry Fishburne turns up with a briefcase full of tampons, and the guy's like, "Hey, what's this?" And he's like, "For the bullet holes, asshole!" And just fucking blows him away, right? So it's like as if he's going to stick tampons in the bullet holes, you know? That's just crazy.
So yeah, there was it Andrew Bryniarski as Butterfingers, the big bloke, and he was a Leatherface.
Oh yeah, he gets and which one?
I knew you were going to say that. Yeah, he's also Batman Returns as Christopher Walken's son.
Oh yeah.
Sandra Bernhard.
Oh yeah, she steals every scene she's in, doesn't she?
She does. Cheska, the remake he was in. Oh, and he's in Street Fighter. There you go.
Zangief. Is he Zangief?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently Richard Grant and Sandra Bernhard got on very well and are still friends to this day, it said.
Apparently so, yeah. She's brilliant. She's hilarious. She totally eats something.
I haven't seen her ages, though, was she?
No, true.
Right. No, now you've done it. You think of something we want to watch. Oh, the three of us.
Awesome.
Could we come up with a film we all like? This explosion. You see the
another big flop.
Yet awesome film.
Insane this
movie. There's the bit they use in the trailer where them.
Oh yeah.
He gets sucked in the jaw.
Brooklyn Bridge.
Hang on, who's this? Trip to the Wildcat style.
Congrats on the what?
Who's pregnant?
What are you expecting?
Hello, everyone. Hello. Favorite Bruce Willis film? Ooh.
Hudson Hawk.
Yeah. The peak of his career. Well, he was at the peak of his career. It was a very bad year, but
it's the most Bruce Willis film. He pulls out all of his shtick for this film.
He does.
Right. Oh, mental. Yeah.
Oh, we're already there. Crap. And then, yeah, they shoot at his IV and it explodes like it's made of glass. Oh, hi, mister. Are you going to die? Oh, thank you, Toby.
Oh, oh, what a lonely boy. Oh, what a lonely boy. Oh, what a lonely boy. Dun, 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 dun.
Is that in here? I don't remember that.
No.
Exact change.
Boogie Nights. It's in Boogie Nights. That always annoyed me about Boogie Nights, is the film was called Boogie Nights and it never had the song Boogie Nights.
That would have made sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I thought it was that was why it was called that, you know, like Pretty Woman or When a Man Loves a Woman. Those films always had the song that they've ripped off their title from. Do you have mods? No, we've got only rockers.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Can't be friends.
Hey Marco, are you okay? Oh look! Oh.
So how do they?
Yeah, he does do this a lot, where he sort of just seems to wander into, jumping off the roof into that other scene. It seems to be a motif throughout the whole film, because he just wheeled into another scene, and there's a bit later where he jumps off of a busload of chickens, and he just lands at dinner with he just lands in the restaurant with Andy McDowell. It's like, who decided that was going to be the way to do
it? Bruce Willis, probably.
Oh, you've never seen Boogie Nights? Boogie Nights is amazing.
I love that Alfred Molina scene. That's still tense every time I watch it.
Oh yeah. When he's got his mixtapes on, and the guy in the back's just playing fire. There's something about the firecrackers in the background. It just adds the tension in it.
Yeah, like shots. You expect one of them to have a bullet next.
Have you seen that one Wonderland, which is the true story that's slightly based on?
Val Kilmer.
Yeah, that's pretty good and all.
Yeah, who was in that with? Is it
Eric Bogosian? And I can't remember who else.
Friends, is she in it? That's the Brewsters.
Yeah, that's like his ex-wife.
Yeah, trying to.
That was surprisingly good. I didn't expect that one to be good.
Yeah. I also like his Salton Sea as well, Val Kilmer. And Thunderheart.
Love James Coburn. Totally wasted on this. They're called the MTVIA. That's what he calls them.
So, was this his last film?
Yeah, you need to see Boogie Nights, Sophie. It's a classic. It's just.
I know, 2002.
Burt Reynolds.
Yeah, definitely watch Boogie Nights. Instead of watching this, no, actually, this is better.
This suits this format, though. This is perfect for this format.
Yeah.
Because it's just dumb.
One thing. Yeah. Val Kilmer was in that one. Wonderland. There we go.
Right.
The Val, yeah. Got the
still not seen the documentary about him. Val.
No, I keep forgetting. But probably
apparently videoed everything. He was obsessed with carrying
all the scenes stuff.
He's got loads of home movie tapes that are just shown in it. And he was, regardless of the film itself, I loved him as Jim Morrison. The movie sucked, to be honest. Every time I watch The Doors, I'm like, oh, this is going to be good. Nah, it's always rubbish.
Yeah, I felt that last year when I watched it. I thought, oh, I haven't seen it for a while. I do like a bit of Doors.
No.
Let's see what the film's like, if it's any good. No.
The best one is that one. The one that Johnny Depp narrated. What's it called? People Are Strange. That's a good Doors documentary because it's good because they just use. Oh, we're in Italy.
Oh, right, we've moved. Even though I think the museum break-in and the what you call it.
We're no longer in New York.
Auctioneer were all filmed in Rome studios, but
it moved. Regardless of the quality of this movie and how insane it is, it moves. There's not a dull moment in Hudson Hawk.
Yeah, Val Kilmer makes me. Yeah, that's why I don't want to watch it because it's going to be very sad.
Yeah,
he got throat cancer and took his.
Is he not? Is he not back as the Iceman though in Top Gun? I'm sure he is.
AI technology to use his voice, so he speaks in it, but it's made up voice, so he's just dubbed with his self.
So does he actually sound like Batman these days?
Whoa!
Sorry. I thought he was actually quite a good Batman.
Yeah.
He was better than George Clooney.
When he was a method actor and hard to work with.
Oh yeah, the Island of Dr. Moreau. The documentary. I watched the documentary about that. He lost soul.
Oh yeah.
Like, the director got bullied by him.
Yeah. I got the power.
I know. You can't wait for these two to die, can you? The Mayflowers. Apparently, Joss Ackland almost played this character. It would have been totally different.
Yes. Yeah, it was supposed to be one man on his own. Then they thought, let's have a
crazy couple.
Audrey Hepburn, I think they wanted. And then
Audrey Hepburn. They were going to have Audrey Hepburn.
Yeah, apparently, and then they changed it to a younger brother and sister. I'm guessing because Audrey Hepburn didn't want to do it, but
that cocaine must have been really, really potent stuff back then. That Hollywood coke. Because that is. I play Tendo. How you doing?
Oh, hi. We're good.
There's a thumbs up.
Have you seen this Play Tendo guy? Because he only just saw Evil Dead 1 this week, and he's.
Come on. I'm sure there's plenty of classics out there you've not seen. I've never seen a single Phantasm movie. Right? I hold my hand up to that. Never seen a Phantasm. Never seen a Phantasm in my puff.
I only saw the first Friday the 13th as well this month, I think. On Friday the 13th.
Who played Tendo?
Yeah. And we're watching Evil Dead 2 on Friday night.
I don't think I've seen... Do you know what? I don't think I've seen Friday the 13th, the first one. I've just seen parts of it, and I get the gist, right? Anything you want, you got it.
You have to get... I don't have the option to send money here. So.
I do love that director, though. The director of Phantasm, Don Coscarelli, is that his name? Did Beastmaster, Bubba Hotep. Love Bubba Hotep.
Well, yeah, Phantasm 1's all right. 2's the better, and then that's about it. And 3, 4, 5, 6 that just merge into one long film where nothing happens. Here we go. Pre-digital cameras.
No, she was really good on King of Comedy. Sandra Bernhard.
Wow.
She was brilliant in that.
Oh, come on, Sophie. Now, that's unforgivable.
Never seen Jaws. Oh. Jaws is just perfect.
Yeah. It's funny you mentioned nuns. Now, he calls the two twins that we just saw Iganook.
Yeah.
If you play close attention when they're killed off, that's the noises they make.
So is it just David Caruso? It's both of them?
No, it's not. He's not either of them. I always thought that. There's two separate twins to his character and acting.
Right, but is he not the one that impersonates him?
He impersonates Bruce Willis later on.
Oh yeah, I saw that in your collection, Ice Lord. Jealous. I love Tanya Roberts.
Yeah.
I was so heartbroken when she passed, man.
Yeah, there's Paul Cats, or one of them. Right, who is it?
Vinegar Syndrome or some company. I mean, they find the They just find old knackered film stock and they fix it and put it out on DVD.
That's good, yeah. God bless them.
There's this one out there now. Is it New York Ninja? Where it's like they completely lost the soundtrack. There's no soundtrack to this film.
Oh.
But they've made one. They've got like Cynthia Rothrock and people like that to dub over this movie.
Awesome.
It's cool. And they don't even know what the film's about. They don't even know what the film's about, so they have to kind of make it up.
Yeah, reader in. Near Dark, yeah.
Are you a vampire? Yeah. You want to invite me in?
Enough. He's either a vampire or a Scotsman. To be that pale.
Oh, Near Dark is the best. That's my all-time favourite vampire movie because they don't get called vampires ever. They don't have fangs.
Yeah.
It's just brilliant.
Okay. Who did the voice of Bunny the dog in this? Did you see that?
That's...
He's famous for voicing dogs.
Oh. Is it Megatron? The guy that did Megatron? What's his name?
Frank Welker.
Is it Frank Welker?
Yeah, it is.
I forgot his name, but he's always the animal guy.
Yeah. The two twins and.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Not the Flamers.
Anything you want. I know, I know it was heartbreaking when he passed away. Bill
Did you ever watch
Paxton.
the Training Today TV show?
No. Oh, I've not seen Big Love either.
No, I didn't watch that one either, but I saw a few episodes of. But then after he passed, there was not much point carrying on with it.
Yeah, unlike Taggart. But they didn't have the decency to even change the name of the show. That annoyed me.
No.
You know, like there's Columbo's about to start, and it's like, well, where's Columbo? You know what I mean?
At least the Inspector Morse spin-offs changed them.
Yeah,
names.
they had the decency to do that. Yeah, that always annoyed me because you would see it in the TV listings. You go, oh, good, they're showing an old episode. Oh no, it's one of the new ones.
Yeah, because how many seasons did he do? The original guy, was it one or two? It wasn't many.
Who, Mark? No, I did lots.
Yeah, did he?
Yeah. He was the funny thing was he was in the original Skippy the Bush Kangaroo show because he worked in Australia as an actor for a while.
Right.
Yeah.
What accent did he have?
I don't know. I've never actually watched Skippy, but I know that's a fact. And apparently he was horrified by the way they treated the kangaroo. Yeah, they were really mean to it. Oh, that actor. I don't know his name, but he's in so many films.
The Monster Squad and the Scary German Guy.
He was in the original. He was in the original V miniseries as well. Another good one from this period that's really underrated. You don't see it enough. The Freshman with Brando. I love The Freshman.
Yeah, I remember that coming out.
Yeah, where he gets to take the piss out of himself a wee bit. You know.
Yeah, it does a hell of a lot.
Yeah.
Since Finelli woman on the phone knows instantly to put him across to America. England American.
It's a gorgeous looking film, though. I love the cinematography in this. They make Rome and New York look spectacular.
Yeah.
And they go out their way to make it look nice. They don't try and. I think we were talking about Last Action Hero. They go out their way to make New York look like Taxi Driver and that, right?
Yeah, early 80s New York from an Italian apocalypse film.
Yeah. Yeah, we were waiting for the New York Ripper to show up, not the... I suppose they do have that Ripper character.
Ah, see? Connected.
That always annoyed me, though, when that Benedict character was like, right, I could have Freddy Krueger, I could have Hannibal Lecter. I was like, go, just bring him on. You know, if you're gonna have Sharon Stone and Robert Patrick show up for 2 seconds, give us Freddy and Lecter.
Yeah,
I mean, come on,
like Dracula in the fucking map, and then mentions him later. Ooh,
just
who's
have
coming up next?
Arnie blow them all away. That'd have been great.
Yeah, that's a crossover film. Never happened.
Yeah, because he had a whole like copy of Variety he was going through, just like
year, and then Death from a Fellini film, is it?
I know, great. Everybody, the whole like mainstream cinema going audience are like, what? What's that? Yeah, the Seventh Seal, you know, the Seventh Seal, big popcorn, you know. Wow.
All right, it's got. I don't know what Iron Brew's made from.
Scottish Tears.
Rusted girders now.
I know.
Never imagined. Yeah, would have been interesting to see what the idea would have been for a sequel. Oh, there he is. There's David Caruso again. Oh, there you go. Sophie's drinking Iron Brew instead of a usual Lucasades.
But if you want to kill a Scottish vampire, you need a bottle of Buckfast. It was blessed by monks.
Oh, 5:30, Sir Host. Thank you. Oh, bloody hell. All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Nope. Good, Yogi. Yeah,
that's really nice.
No rhyme or reason to this film, is there?
Just remember to go back in 2 days, return the love, watch for 4 minutes, leave a comment, thumbs up, and drop banana. 2 days, and it'll stick.
No Lucasade, I'm trying to get down. So Iron Brew is better than Lucasade for you. I don't think so. Even the Scotch won't bring it.
No, I don't. I went right off Iron Brew. I'm a Pepsi Max guy.
Oh dear.
I know, it's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't say that. People are watching, you know.
Hey, look, I don't even drink alcohol. I've handed in my kilt a long time ago.
What did you have battered for lunch today?
Yeah, it's spotted dick. That's one I would love to do in here. King Ralph. I love King Ralph. Same year.
Just because it kills off the monarchy.
No.
People won't let it lie.
It's also got Billy Piper's mum as a stripper.
That's it, yeah.
And from Doctor Who.
Ago. I don't have it on VHS.
And Patrick from EastEnders is some king of some African country, and he goes down the pub to play darts with King Ralph. And he's like, "No, I'll show you my game," which is guess what it is? Yeah. Chucking a spear. Right? Oh, yeah, brilliant.
You're in Cornwall. That's nice. I'm closer than Buck. Beady, Buck. Brocca, or how it is spelled. Or how it is spelled, did you drink?
Barocca.
Vitamins.
Oh, yeah. My Barocca.
Yeah.
This is it. Just the cheap one.
Hello, Dr. Impossible. I
take it the Ice Lord's melted.
It's the is that her name, Jackie Tyler?
Have you been over to Ice Lords?
No.
Video testes. He's got some DVD collection. A lot of real crazy titles. You know, it's like Nazi rape clinic or something like that. I can't remember them. It's just like the kind of thing like stoned teenagers are coming up with the names of these films. Here we go. Some nice burglary going on.
Yeah.
Is this the Pope? Yeah, the Pope watching Mr. Ed.
I thought it was in Italian as well. Mr. Ed.
And it's the same Pope from the Repossessed.
It's not Ricky Coltrane, Robbie Coltrane.
No, I went to see that a few months earlier than this.
Have a nice night.
Oh, good night. Good night, Hong Kong. Not yet melted. I had my cappuccino.
Double shot. Here we go. The old... Everyone zip lines in the 90s, don't they?
Oh, yeah. No one does that. It's like, no more zip lines, no more saxophone solos.
All these things. Fast and Furious 9 through Edinburgh. But they zip lined like through the whole city.
Oh, of course.
Instead of just a few houses, the whole slope. That's very kind of you. No, thank you. Very kind. Have a good sleep.
Thank you for your generosity.
I'm glad you like the title. Okay, they weren't too much. Okay. Do you have any of the Jesse Franco? Is it Jess Franco? I saw one of his films the other day.
Oh, Jess Franco. I've still not seen a Jess Franco movie in my life.
Well,
not even Black Sabbath.
I can't remember the one. Women of Blocks 9 or something. And it was like a 90-minute film where 50% of it was just naked women. Not that I was complaining, but it's a bit boring after a while. Oh, baby's got his bottle.
Yeah, the titles were funny. I just loved it. I love how the way you read them out. Wes, we are just like necromantic, of course.
I'm just gonna tuck my lad in. I'll be back, as it were. 1 second.
Okay. Oh, Splitting Hairs. I remember Splitting Hairs. It got a proper release in this country. I don't know where you're from, Dr. Impossible, but I remember Splitting Hairs getting a proper release in the UK. I think it was one of the last ones with Rick Moranis. Rick Moranis was kind of going, right, I've had enough of this acting lark. I'd have a new video up soon, just needs an edit. Okay, excellent. Look forward to that. Got a lot of titles of, he loves his naked ladies and crotch shots. Okay. Yeah, it definitely gave me a good chuckle, honestly. It was funny the way you read them out. Because you just did it in such a dry way, it wasn't like, I just gave me a big laugh. Because I was like, oh, this video's on for like 30 minutes. This is going to be dull. No, I was riveted. Honestly, I really enjoyed it. And I'm really happy to see that it's really exploded for you as well, Ice Lord. Those ones tend to do, see those ones with just the entire collections. I've seen them on other people's channels. Those ones tend to do really, really well. Excuse me. Oh, here we go. Just going to drug his cappuccino. Shocking. What have you got planned next anyway? I'm supposed to be. I know you're going over to Ocean Chicks on Saturday. That'll be exciting, eh? It's like 3 a.m. or something. Well, it'll be like 1 a.m. here, so I might be asleep.
Right, what did I miss?
So what do? You just shoot him with a tranquilizer dart or something? No bedtime story, no.
Yep. Suck him in. Good night. Uncle Terence is here.
Yep.
Right, where are we?
That scene's actually quite a long scene.
Yeah.
No, it's just every other scene's been rather quick. This one kind of drags on. Do we really need to get to know these characters? You into Indicator, Terence?
Oh, sorry, Sophie. I didn't watch the video. I will do it later.
Is that a band?
Jesus. There you go.
I don't know. I don't know. Indicator, is it a band? King Ralph, you say? Yeah. Splitting Hairs.
Splitting Hairs, yeah. I remember that. I think I saw that in the cinema as well.
Oh, I don't envy you there. Is he not Indian in it?
Isn't there
Eric
someone
Idle?
pretending to be?
Yeah, you need to go over and check out his video where he's looking at all his DVDs. It's just so funny.
I am that. If I spell it right, it does turn up. There we go. That's horror videos. There we go. Have some of that.
Yeah, right up your street.
Lena Morome. Is that the actress that you see a lot of? That was it. That Justice Jesus Franco film. There was the cow horn dildo. But that's another story. Cornwall, there you go.
There's always a bigger fish, Wes. You know, you may have a collection of videos or DVDs. Someone's going to have a bigger collection, right?
Yeah. You would indicate that. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, just when you think. Oh, there you go. Indicate label.
Oh, Blu-ray. See, I don't collect. I don't collect anything. I'm not a what do you call it?
Klepto.
I just stream. I used to collect VHS, and then that was it. I gave up collecting full stop. It was heartbreaking, and that was 12 years ago when I made that decision.
Ooh. Got that coming up. There you go, Indicator.
I got a request today from someone, The Ghost from 1963, that's got Barbara Steele in it. It's like an old Dino De Laurentiis production. The whole film's on YouTube. So I'm downloading it off of YouTube so I can use clips from it because I can't find it anywhere else. So the video is going to look terrible because it's going to use a YouTube video.
Yeah, not much you can do about that, is there?
But yeah, I still need to do your Master and Commander. I love that film. That's just brilliant.
Honestly, I asked for that one.
No, you did. You asked for it donkeys ago, like 7 months ago, and because I'm going to do requests next month. That's what I'm going to do next, and then who knows?
There you go. We need to do a horror stream, Terence.
Anytime. You just name it. You just name it.
Society or something. Always better. Yeah. Yeah. You need the funds first. Funds and a lot of time to go shopping.
Oh.
Yeah. So how the hell did he get that piece of whatever it is? What is it supposed to be? That they're putting together. What's it made of?
I have no idea, but I think they're kind. I know they're everybody's OTT in this film, but I think the Mayflowers are kind of believable.
Oh well, yeah,
spoiled couple, yeah, with the wee doggy, bunny, Bobo.
Just shot two blokes as a joke.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hang on, sorry, I'm ahead. Spoilers. Eganook don't make it. Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
and he has
I know
to
it's been long overdue, Ice Lord. Long overdue. I've got,
I might change mine to Splitting Hairs then.
No. No, you're not. You're not. I'm not allowing it.
There you go. She's going to message you.
Awesome. Feel free.
Jaws. Talk about Jaws. There you go.
Yeah, Sophie. You need to see Jaws. Jaws is amazing. Just not Jaws 3.
Hey, what? You picked Jaws 3 over Jaws 4.
I was telling Ice Lord the other night that I saw Jaws 3 when I was younger. And when I was 4 years old in 3D.
I remember that coming out. They had shredded wheat packets with a picture on the
back. No, it wasn't Ice Lord.
3D glasses.
It was the horror collector that I was telling about it. Sorry. Yeah, I'm going to get that on, that ex-drummer. Sounds good.
Hang on. Oh, okay. Is there such thing as an ex-drummer?
Well.
Or is it the drummer from Spinal Tap?
Yeah, it's just a little green glob.
There's a sequel to that.
Wow, brilliant! I hope Rob Reiner's doing it. Rob Reiner's not made a decent film in 30 years. More than that.
No.
Few Good Men, maybe his last good film. Because North is just that's just pants. As Roger Ebert said, I hated this movie.
I watched it before any reviews came out or anything like that.
I watched the review of this earlier today. And the video led on to the worst movies of 1990 for some reason. And it was Wild. I love the review of Wild Orchid was really good. It's like none of these sexy scenes were any good. They're just like, I love the way they always, whenever they talk about like sex scenes in films, they just like, it wasn't very hot. It wasn't hot at all. You know, you couldn't get away with that now. It's like, yeah, I didn't find her hot at all.
Next, yeah.
Gene Siskel always had that. I've never seen it.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at. I don't even recognize any of the names he's done in the last. Oh, the bucket list.
That was crap and all.
That. The Story of Us with Bruce Willis.
I know. You wait your whole life for Jack Nicholson and Morgan Freeman to do a film, and it's push.
He hasn't actually directed that much. How is that the same man that did Spinal Tap, Sure Thing, Stand By Me, Princess Bride, Harry Met Sally, Misery, Few Good Men, and then North?
I know. He had such a good run, didn't he? He had such a good run, and then he hit North, and it was just like, see you later.
Yeah, that is right. 30 years, nearly. Bunny, ball.
I mean, that from The Sure Thing, Spinal Tap, all the way up until Few Good Men, you couldn't touch the guy. It was just perfect.
Yeah, the man that did Misery.
Every one of those. Yeah, every one of those films were pretty much game changers.
Now, apparently, the dial tone those funky handcuffs do is the theme, the phone call from the phone noise from Our Man is Flint with James Coburn in.
I mean, even the drummer from Def Leppard, he still kept drumming with one arm.
Yeah,
amazing.
Bloody hell, yeah.
That's something you should check out for a laugh. I don't know if it's on YouTube. It might be, but the Def Leppard story. Right. It's like I think it was VH1 that made it. Right, it's a television drama about the story of Def Leppard, and it is so funny. It reminds me of that comic strip Presents. You know, Strike. Remember Strike, where it's like Al Pacino is Arthur Scargill. Yeah. It's like that, but for real. Because they're in the opening, you see the members of Def Leppard and they work in a coal mine or something like that, a steel mill or something like this in Sheffield, right? And it's clearly the United States. They've even got an American school bus there, right? They've not done their homework whatsoever on what Sheffield looks like. And then they have the car crash with the drummer, and it's clearly an American highway, right? There's no way this is like a country road in England or anything like that.
Def Leppard fans wouldn't know the difference.
Yeah, they're deaf, not blind. Oh.
Right. What's the taking of Pelham 123 from the early 70s with Walter Matthau and Robert?
Amazing.
Gesundheit.
The guys, yeah, Gesundheit. Right. I still haven't seen the Denzel Washington remake. I was just like, do I see it? Because just so love the original.
Yeah, it doesn't take anything away from it.
No,
it's all right. It's like if you know it's the same story-ish.
That's where they got the Mr. Blue, Mr. Blonde thing. Yeah.
Same style. It's a Tony Scott film, so it's all moving cameras and
flashy edits.
Stuff like that, but yeah. But it's got a different ending. I don't remember the score. It's pretty good. I saw Bullet again the other day with Steve McQueen. That's not much really happened in that film, but it's still awesome.
Ford Mustang.
Even after a bit, still good. Yeah, Def Leppard's drummer is doing the drums.
I know. It's amazing because you look at a band like Judas Priest. I mean, they went through drummers like Kleenex, right? Whereas Def Leppard, they stuck by that guy the whole time.
Yeah, you could have just said next. What was the Foo Fighters guy? He was a drummer as well, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, that's right.
No wonder they are cursed like Spinal Tap says.
Yeah, I mean, it's that whole tradition. It is kind of a tradition. You got like Keith Moon, John Bonham. They both died young.
Phil Collins can't even stand up anymore.
Shame.
And then why does Bruce Willis not know what ruins are?
He's in one.
Yeah.
It's a unique film, though. Honestly, you could not say Hudson Hawk. Well, what's that like? It's kind of like you couldn't honestly describe this film. You could just say it's a bit of cat burglar and a
comedy, but with action and nuns.
Yeah, and then he came back. I saw them when they reunited with Halford. He came to Glasgow. It was brilliant. So good. I wanna go. Hot rockin'. Aye, it was awesome.
Just cue up your side by side lyrics.
Oh, side by side. I think I know the words. I already know the words anyway.
By Dean Martin.
Dean Martin. Everybody loves somebody sometimes. I know. You've done the Cannonball Run, haven't you? With Sammy? Yeah. Oh.
That's it. Ken Russell should have directed this if it's about nuns.
Is there no midgets in it though? Oh, that's not the dwarves. Sorry. Yeah.
I rewatched Life Life's Too Short with Warwick Davis.
No, but
and one of the jokes is that someone says, "What are you, a midget?" And he said, "Oh, you can't say that." The guy says, "Why not?" He says, "I don't know."
Is Disney Plus not doing a Willow TV series? I heard.
Yeah, apparently so. A sequel. Although I don't know. Yeah.
Love Willow.
Tom Horn, an underrated western. Oh,
that's another really good flop. Willow.
Yeah. It was very popular at the VHS times, I guess. I remember it being everywhere.
Yeah.
Or maybe they're just trying to market it. And how does this paralyzing agent work when they can still move their heads around? I guess it just works on the dart down, I guess.
Yeah, he gets that Barfinger. He gets the worst line in the whole film when he just goes, "You want me to rape him?" He just says that to James Coburn. Right? That's what
comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, and it's like it can't make up its mind if it's for kids or grown-ups.
Yeah. That's probably why it failed mostly because it's a 15, and so all the adults thought too stupid, and then all the kids thought I can't see it.
So it'd probably be a PG-13 in the States, I would imagine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't know why it'd be a 15. I need to. Don't want to move that. Maybe it's the decapitation of and the throat slitting.
Yeah. I think they drop a couple of F-bombs in this as well.
Yeah, do they? BBFC.
I think so. Aye, Rob Halford's he's the metal god, you know. Absolutely brilliant.
Hudson.
You still get that. I still get Willow butter, but
do you?
Yeah, you don't get it in the shape. You don't get it molded into the shape of Warwick Davis.
There's an advertising campaign.
I always like that joke George Carlin said was that here's a great idea. Have Kleenex with targets on them.
Apparently, it was rated R in America.
What?
Uncut. There was 3 seconds of cut to get it to a 15 in Britain. And guess
All
what?
Right.
To do with the heist, when they're singing "Swing On a Star," they show a close-up of picking a lock.
That happened with Midnight Run as well. Because De Niro learned how to pick locks because he was playing a bounty hunter in the film, and they cut it on VHS. But then when they showed it on BBC, they showed the uncut version. Right? It's like, what? Oh, I love that film.
Oh yeah, that's an awesome one.
Midnight Run is just perfect.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, the missiles and
never see them again. I thought maybe they would show up in another movie. You know, like let's get.
There was a TV show, but different actors.
There are some nice stunts in this film. It's just a shame that you don't really feel the weight of it because it's so silly.
Well, yeah. Now it's just about to get to peak silliness.
Everybody.
How did Andy McDowell cope with this?
I know she was the only straight person up until this point. Everybody else was just OTT, and then she's like, "No, I want to get my wee OTT scene in as well." And they're like, just let her do whatever she wants. Yeah, it does. It just strikes me as one of these films that Pablo Escobar was doing the catering. Absolutely.
Done that one. Oh yeah. I'm up to date. But yeah, Richard E. Grant's got a whole chapter on this film in his autobiography.
Oh, you should read. You need to read John Leguizamo's memoir. That's funny.
With Steven Seagal stories.
Yeah, was it, yeah.
Holding back.
Was he said about Schwarzenegger? He said Schwarzenegger would go up to a woman and say like that. He's like, "Oh, I like your nails. Are your nipples the same color?" Stuff like that.
Yeah, Arnie's definitely.
And he talks about when the Super Mario Brothers film. It's good because he really fancied the girl in it that played Daisy.
Yeah, can't blame him.
Samantha Mathis. Yeah, he had a crush on her, and he bought her some jewelry, right? And some dog that ate the jewelry. Had to wait for the dog to poop it out to give it to her. He took magic mushrooms for the very first time, which is coincidental. You know, he's playing Luigi, right? In the movie. Yeah, he took magic because people were so dead set that this movie was going to tank anyway, so they all just got wasted all the time. And that is funny. That's totally method right there, isn't it? If you're going to play Luigi, you got to take some mushrooms. But yeah, he just takes the absolute piss at everything.
Thief. Oh, of course, yeah. Thief. The whole film's about stealing. Violent streets.
Oh yeah. Thief is a brilliant film. See when James Belushi when he gets killed in that? Oh,
spoilers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you don't normally see James Belushi get killed in a film, and when he gets killed in that, he really gets killed. You know?
It's like it's good. Enjoyed it.
No, it's a peach. It's a great death.
It's for 3 K9 films. Did anyone hear something? Boom! I heard something. Poor Kit Kat. How long is he stuck there?
But I read as well that Andy McDowell was a last-minute replacement as well.
Yeah, who was it for? I don't know.
Well, it was originally going to be Isabella Rossellini, but she had to pull out, and then they got another actor that I can't remember her name, and she had to pull out, and it was like the movie was just starting to shoot, and she got the part. Oh, here we go. Side by side.
Oh, hang on. I'm doing
Oh, we ain't got a barrel of money. We may be ragged and funny, but we'll travel along, singing a song, side by side.
Oh, acid bath. Oh, great.
Acid bath? What's that?
Is that what the Belushi got?
No, he gets blasted with a shotgun. It's Michael Mann. Michael Mann knew how to shoot people in films. You know?
Like whose face comes off in like To Live and Die in LA.
Oh yeah. Spoiler alert.
Well, we're all doing it now, Sonic.
Yeah, I know. It's such a good film. Love that movie.
Oh, hang on. As long as we're together, it all.
That's another one as well. Because they were doing money counterfeiting in that film, and apparently, some idiot took some of the counterfeit money that they'd made because they actually made counterfeit. They made counterfeit money for the film because they got a real counterfeiter to show them how to do it. And some idiot went to a shop with some of the counterfeit money and they get caught. So the actual Secret Service got involved in with the film production because they were carrying counterfeit money. It's like, oh no.
Yeah, that's the thing about it, isn't it? Anything to do with the money is Secret Service, which is...
That's it, yeah, I know.
Nope. James Coburn's having a fight with Bruce Willis.
Oh no, this is terrible. This fight actually.
It is, poor old bastard. No. Butterfinger's got arrows through him. It's hardly Die Hard on a plane.
No.
A plane fight.
No. More like I'm gonna get you, sucker. Kind of level of.
That's right. And I've got a piece of wood to hit him with. Have you ever seen The Keep on VHS?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I used to have the original pre-cert.
Oh, what do you mean used to?
I don't know if I still have it. It might be about somewhere. But yeah, I loved it. I mean, you can see it's kind of half baked. It's not. You can see that it was
a VHS rip on a DVD, isn't it?
No. Well, I mean the film itself. You can tell it wasn't fully formed. But I love its atmosphere, and I love that whole part with Ian McKellen when he's the creature gives him, it makes him young again. I think that's really cool. Yeah, that's stuff where he's gone. That's just like, take all the tension out of the movie, Bruce. Thank you.
That's John McClane. And then a very young stuntman is obviously jumping over the wall. Yeah, there you go. It's a question. Freaking serial killer according to the Rampage.
I've not seen Rampage. My friend John, who I spoke to a few weeks ago, I've known for years, he's always been chomping at the bit about Rampage that I need to check it out. That's one of those ones that kind of got a terrible release when it came out. I think it took years for it to get a proper release, and I don't know if it's got a Blu-ray yet. But I do want to see it. Michael Biehn.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah, Dino De Laurentiis as well.
I love the Dwayne Johnson one.
You know what? I actually quite like that. I went to see that in the cinema. I had a good time with it.
It's a good time, yeah.
It's just dumb fun.
Yeah. Where is it? I have to put the date in. There's too many films called Rampage.
North Wales. Did they not? It's set in Romania, though. Yeah, that's right. They shot it in Wales.
The Keep was shot in North Wales. Yeah. I should check it out.
It is a bit of a mess of a film, but there's such lovely atmosphere. The Tangerine Dream.
Highlander effects in it, or am I imagining it? Like the quickening.
Kind of. Yeah.
Huh? Sandra Bernard certainly chews up the scenery. And how the hell did Bruce Willis break a piece off that thing?
I don't know. It's got that moonlighting touch.
Yeah, I only noticed that he was, even after Die Hard came out, he was still doing moonlighting.
That's right. That show went right off the rails, though.
Yeah,
because that's what I knew him from moonlighting. I used to love moonlighting, and when Die Hard came out, I remember seeing it on Barry Norman, and they showed clips of it, and I was like, "That's gonna suck." I just couldn't. No, seriously, I honestly could not take Bruce Willis as an action hero from that. Yeah. And that was the whole point. That's why Die Hard worked, was because he was unlike all the other action heroes at the time. Unbelievable. And I remember the first time I saw it, I just, oh my
Blind Date.
Blind Date, yeah, I'd seen that before as well.
And Sunset, the Western comedy.
Blake Edwards, another one in it. It's another Blake Edwards one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I just remember, I'll never forget the first time I seen Die Hard. It just absolutely floored me.
Yeah.
The whole sequence in the lift shaft, where you think he's just fallen down the lift shaft and he's dead, and it's real suspense, and the whole sequence with the fire hose, unbelievable. Yeah.
He swings down. He's through the window. He's all right. Nope.
And his feet are all
dragging him back.
Yeah, that the whole cut up his feet thing. That was a nice touch.
Yeah.
Big Alexander Godunov. Loved him. He was brilliant.
He was. What's the other films he was in? Money Pit.
Witness.
That's it.
Didn't live very long. I think he was.
No, it wasn't long after Die Hard, was it?
Yeah.
It would have been interesting to him playing his own twin brother in Die Hard 3.
I love Die Hard 3. Some of the water effects are pretty hokey though.
Yeah.
When he's in the tunnel.
The tunnel effects, yeah.
Yeah.
But I can forgive it for that. So yeah, here we go. So it all explodes and Minerva's covered in, what was it?
Oh yeah, I love cruising.
Brass.
Cruising's funny. With Al Pacino, yeah, we should do cruising. We get all leathered up and do cruising. What's the?
I'll get my kit out from upstairs.
Apparently, the scene where he's in the police station and the big black guy comes in with the cowboy hat on, with a jockstrap on, nothing but like a jockstrap and a cowboy hat on, and just punches him. Right? William Friedkin said that the reason that was in there was because that's what the police would do. Right? That if instead of actually assaulting you, right, they would get this big black guy with a cowboy hat and a jockstrap come in and punch you in the face. Because then if you went to the judge and says, "Oh yeah, then this big black guy with a jockstrap came in and punched me in the face," they wouldn't believe you. So that apparently that's realistic, because when you watch that movie, you're like, what the hell? Right? Nuts.
Its head's off.
I know. It's just.
Oh yeah, The Guardian is laughable. Yeah, that was a shame. It was all right.
Oh, I think my all-time favorite William Friedkin film. If you're gonna hate me for this, but The Sorcerer. I love Sorcerer. Have you seen that?
Oh, with the truck that could blow up.
Nitroglycerin in the trucks.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's a good film. I saw that.
It just is I don't even think Hitchcock could match the suspense in that.
It was, because everyone's expendable, so you don't know.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, this bunny ball.
I know. Right after a guy gets his head chopped off,
yeah,
it's like two shots
What's
later.
The tone of this film?
I know, it's all over the place. Oh, there's the budget going. Yeah.
Or Richard E. Grant lasted the whole length of this film.
She got paid well.
You'd hope so. Get him some stories. Was that? This was after LA Story, was it?
Same year. LA Story, Steve Martin.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a good film.
Yeah.
It's a weird one.
Definitely.
Do what did it do? Yeah, he's like talking to a road sign, isn't he?
Yeah. Are you okay?
Getting advice from a road sign.
Yeah, there you go. But LA Story.
Not seen it a long
time.
I love Bowfinger.
I do. I haven't found anyone else that's seen it. I don't like it.
Wow. I've seen it. I showed it to my partner. She just couldn't stop laughing. That scene with Eddie Murphy, and they've got the dog that's got high heels on, and he's running away from the dog with high heels on. Eddie Murphy is just fantastic in it.
And that martial arts spoof at the end.
Oh yeah, the terrible movie they're making, Chubby Rain. After watching it, you want to see it.
Yeah,
you
should have made that instead of Pluto Nash.
Oh, definitely.
Remake of Wages of War. Great film, but Friedman is adamant it's not a remake. We'll let the lawyers decide that one. Both have merits, okay.
Yeah.
What about Bug? Freaking did Bug, didn't he? Which is a weird one.
I've not seen Bug, but I've seen Killer Joe. Killer Joe's great.
Yeah, I don't remember much about Bug apart from them in a weird room with blue lights, and I don't think I got one. Knew what the hell was going on with that.
But with the fried chicken, Killer Joe, that's pretty messed up. Yeah.
Oh, he's got his cappuccino.
Yay! Happy
fun for once.
Yeah, it's good to see him at his top of his game, though. It's nice. Yeah. You know, considering the terrible news we got earlier this year about him, you know.
The terrible news you got after this came out as well.
It didn't really hurt him. He was back in that vest in no time.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, Die Hard with a Vengeance was awesome. Are you okay? Oh yeah, that's the road sign. Yeah, brilliant. I really enjoyed that. Thank you. Best experience watching it ever. Never mind the big screen back in 91. 91 was good, man. I used to go to cinema like maybe twice a week back then. Edward Scissorhands, Hudson Hawk, Terminator 2, Drop Dead Fred, Pump Up the Volume. Might see all those. Great movies.
I think I saw, what was that? Terminator 2 in London when I was there. I think it was the second one or the first time I saw it.
Mind blown, wasn't it? I was so... One of the few films that I was so hyped about, and then it totally surpassed my expectations. Absolutely.
You knew about it back then.
Even after that first truck, I knew everything about it. I used to collect all these video game magazines, and they were all just chomping about Terminator 2. There's going to be this new Terminator, and it's going to be unlike anything you've ever seen before. I knew that was coming, and there was the Guns N' Roses video. You Could Be Mine.
Yeah, I had clips.
I would watch the chart show on a Saturday, and I taped the video, and I must have watched it over and over again just to get wee glimpses of what went on in Terminator 2.
Did you have the Total Recall X rental?
I did, with the game at the beginning, the competition. And it had the teaser, with the T800s are all getting made up. Yeah. I had that. Brilliant. I know, Terminator 2 just absolutely exploded. Do you remember the song that came out in its wake? Arnie and the Terminators?
I got it on 7-inch.
Oh, with an Uzi in my pocket, I get what I like. I don't need no questions. I just say, I'll be back. Yeah, I know, it was just everywhere.
Uzi 9mm.
It's a terrible song.
What?
Oh, it's awful. It makes Star Trekking seem like a decent song.
I got that.
We come in peace to shoot the kill, to shoot the kill, to shoot the kill. We come in peace to shoot the kill.
See? You know it.
Awful. That's great though. Hudson Hawk. I need to introduce this to my partner. She's never seen it. Because I was like, have you not seen Hudson Hawk? Oh, you're gonna absolutely love it. It's a gem. Makes you want to go to Italy, actually. Looks gorgeous. The Vatican.
Buy the soundtrack to Hudson Hawk. The Hudson Hawk theme, written by Bruce Willis and Robert Kraft. And then the instrumental.
Michael Kamen.
Body Heat. I don't remember the Hokey Pokey. Did we miss that?
Is that a post-credit scene?
What's the Bing Crosby version of Swing on the Star?
Just Frank Langella shows up and says he'll be back.
No animals using the film were mistreated.
Oh, that's a shame. I really wanted Bunny to go through that window.
Well, there's still scenes of horses being hurt you can't show in the UK because of cruelty.
Yeah, that's right.
Stuff to make them trip on purpose.
That's right. He married an executive from Paramount. That's how. Apparently, according to what's his face, Joe Esterhaz, who wrote Jade, he said that the only reason that William Friedkin got into the director's chair is because his wife was the head of Paramount, because he hated him. He thought he was an asshole. And
what's it? He firing guns on set.
Oh yeah,
reactions and stuff.
I know. There's that sequence in To Live and Die in LA where William Peterson runs over the travelator, right? And the airport security said they weren't allowed to do that. And he's just like, just go there. Just get it in the camera. He'd do stuff like that. Yeah.
Jade. I haven't seen Jade for ages. That's not Friedkin, is it?
It is Linda Fiorentino and what's his name? David Caruso.
Yeah, I remember he left. What was it? NYPD Blue to be in Jade, thinking it would be his big break. Actually, it wasn't.
Well, he got CSI Miami, didn't he?
Right. One.
Yeah.
You can never get past that bit though.
You can wreck my face with these stupid.
So you got that globe out for just 2 locations.
Yeah.
I have to do something more globe dropping next time.
Yeah, shaft in Africa. Then go from New York to Addis Ababa to Ivory Coast and to Paris. I love that film because you know what I love about Shaft in Africa is they actually went to every single one of the locations in the movie. Very rare for a so-called exploitation movie to do that.
Yeah,
you know, it's just brilliant. An hour and 43 minutes. Well, it's nice that people showed up, though. Thank you for showing up to this.
Yeah.
You know, one of the worst films of the 90s.
Whoa. That is true.
I mean, it won Worst Picture at the Razzies that year. So
yeah.
Because that's the thing, on IMDb, it does say, like, winner of, like, 3 awards. It doesn't say which ones.
Let's see, what's this competition? Adventures of Ford Fairlane, worst picture.
Right. Never seen it. Is that Andrew Dice Clay?
Yeah. I love that film. Oops.
Oh, thanks, Wes. When are you going to go live, mate?
Oh, thank you very much. When you go?
Yeah, you need to go live. Give us a shout. I'll jump on there if you need me, or you can tell me to go bolt. I suppose he's American. Americans don't know bolt, do they? Bolt, bolt your rocket. I need to teach you some Scottish slang. Wes.
What I to do?
Aye.
Worst picture, worst direction, worst screenplay, worst actor, worst supporting actor.
Help my mom.
Yikes.
Oh, so did Andy McDowell get nominated, yeah?
No, Sandra Bernhard.
Oh, not surprised.
Yeah.
Not surprised.
Best overacting actress it should have been.
But you're already doing a live on Saturday night, are you not?
Sorry?
Wes, he's talking about doing a...
Oh, yep, what's it go? Not until Saturday night.
Awesome. I don't want to play favourites. I'm trying to get all kind of different people. I've got another girl coming on tomorrow. I think we're going to do They Live. I think we're just going to use it to sort of bitch about conspiracies.
Going down a rabbit hole on a live stream.
Yeah, but we'll talk about They Live. I mean, there's not a lot to say about it. I mean, it's already been said. It's amazing.
That is true.
But I'm going to try and chew bubblegum and kick ass.
What does that even mean?
I know. It's just some wrestling put down in it that he came up with.
Yeah. He had a book of stuff he used for his wrestling, isn't it? And then that was one of his.
So good. Was it the Jeff Amada, the stunt coordinator for They Live? He plays all of the ghoul characters.
Oh yeah, yeah. Hundreds of them.
Even the women
in a dress with makeup on.
Yeah. Evil Dead 2. Are you doing Evil Dead 2 tomorrow?
Oh yeah. No, I'm doing it on Ryan's channel. Let's get kicking. That's
going to be great. Groovy.
So I'm gonna do my homework for that.
See, the funny thing is, when I saw Evil Dead 2 when it first came out on video, 87 maybe, or 88.
Was there any trouble with that one on video?
What was that?
Was there any trouble with it on video?
No, not the second one. Second one was fine. Because the second one was so silly. And at the time when 2 came out, 1 was still gone. I think it was like 89 that got re-released without the tree rape.
Yeah, I think that's the one I got.
Tree rape. Oh. How can you honestly cut that? It's so stupid. Right?
Here we go. Yeah, I got the gold one.
Oh, the old gold one. See, Ice Lord, did you see The Silence? Did you watch that? He's away. He's off. He's away. Well, you know the line in you know that line in Full Metal Jacket? I'm going to suck out your eyeballs and skull fuck you. Right?
The Glaswegian greeting, yes.
No, you know,
from
Full Metal Jacket, right?
Yeah.
Well, that happens in this movie. apart from the sucking out the eyeball, everything else happens.
What's it called? The Silence.
The Silence. It's on Shudder. It's really brutal. It's like 28 days later, except the people who get infected with this virus, they just go nuts like the crazies, and they just shout profanity at you, and they just want to rape you and kill you. Right? Yeah, it's really it's fucked up, and it's the whole second act is just brutal, absolutely brutal, and then it kind of. There's Matthew. Good morning.
Good morning. Looking up.
Yeah, g'day, mate.
What did I interview?
You missed a good bloody film there, mate.
Hudson doing an Australian accent now.
Eyes of a Stranger, Georgetown Productions made for it. It does sound familiar. I've not seen it. I think I've seen the video cover.
Yeah. Is it one of those?
But yeah.
Someone can see what the killer is doing, and
yeah,
they're trying to.
Not seen Eyes of a Stranger, 1981.
Does sound very familiar.
I'm not too mad on slasher films. I like them. I mean, I enjoy them just for the kills, but I would much prefer if they had a bit more suspense. See, when you've got something like Scream, with the characters you actually care about, Neve Campbell or whoever, that is better, because you don't want anything to happen to them, and if something does happen to them, then it's tragic.
I see this. Eyes of Australia, Jennifer Jason Leigh. Yeah, the name sounds familiar, but the poster doesn't look familiar.
Jennifer Jason Leigh's in it? Oh, well then.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's brilliant. But yeah, I would, if you've got Shudder, give The Silence a go. It's definitely got the gore factor.
Right. Funny what's not banned these days.
There's this one that Ice Lord's got in his collection, Murder Set Pieces. That's still banned in this country.
All right. Murder,
yeah.
Did you say? Been a murder.
There's been a murder. All right. There's been another murder. But yeah, it's some torture film that I remember it. I remember it coming out in like 2004.
Right.
And it just couldn't get passed in this country at all.
Must be bad.
But it's stupid, isn't it? It makes no sense now, right? Okay, you could download Cannibal Holocaust in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Right. So banning it doesn't really make any sense anymore to have films cut or banned or anything like that.
Isn't it? You gotta have permission to get Serbian film imported or something, don't you?
I would export it as just pure trash. That's kind of like Bowfinger.
Steve Martin should sue.
yeah, exactly.
So yeah, what is it? Eyes of a Stranger. Is that the right one?
Yeah.
Yep. Started off as just a family thriller and then was added gore and kills to make it more slasher.
More like Game of Death. I am smoking a fag.
Oh.
So what's next on the schedule?
Good question. Someone's paying attention.
Sunglasses.
Well, yeah. Evil Dead tomorrow on Ryan's channel. Then day off. Back to the Future 2 did you see that on Sunday night? Demolition Man on my channel with Ryan on Monday. Playtendo Guys channel Wednesday. I'm going to go see Top Gun 2 on Thursday.
All right. Supposed to be great.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things. So, hopefully. And VHS discussion on Friday, so a week tomorrow. Baby Dark again, and the horror section, I think, is from Instagram. And then this one will suit you on the 28th, the Trash Picture Show. We're discussing depressing films of the 80s, Britain. With Threads and Plague Dogs and
all right, all the real downbeat
ones. Blows.
When the Wind Blows. Love that film. I saw that as a child. It just and I see that was a scary time. I remember when Threads came on TV. You must remember it, yeah.
Which one?
And it's Threads.
Yeah, I've got it. I haven't seen it.
I had the pre-cert of it, which had a different. Which I think had a different soundtrack. Because they had, when they re-released it on DVD, they had rights problems for some of the music. But the old pre-cert, I didn't notice, right? But I just remember the advertisement on television, and the image that struck me was when they dropped the bomb on Sheffield, right? And you see the milk bottles on the doorway, on the doorstep, and they just melt. That just freaked the hell out of me. And I hadn't seen it in like 30 years. And when I finally watched it again on a pre-cert tape, I was like, "Oh, there's that image." Oh, it's just frightening. It's such a depressing film.
Oh, great! I gotta watch it. Because I don't think I ever saw When the Wind Blows. Because I remember the trailer was on a load of videos.
Brilliant! It's heartbreaking.
Exactly.
It's a hard watch. I think Roger Waters does the music to it as well.
It's like Up, but they get wiped out by an explosion at the beginning.
So powerful.
I never saw it because I remember. Oh, it's a little happy film about an old couple living out in the country.
Yeah, nuclear fallout. Yeah, there was a lot of that. Because they did the other one the day after, the American one that was like Threads.
Steve Guttenberg and everyone.
Yeah, that's not as good. It's not as good as the Threads. No way. But There's this one I've been wanting to see. I think you can only get it on DVD. The Mad Death, which was shot in Scotland, and it was about rabies. It was about like a rabid fox that bites a dog, and then the dog's going around spreading rabies. I remember seeing that as a kid because there's a place here, the Mad Death, BBC. It's out on BBC DVD, but and there's a place up here called East Kilbride, and it's got this giant shopping mall centre. And I always remembered this because there was a scene in it where the rabid dogs running around the shopping mall, and there are people trying to catch it.
Yeah, I think that's on the list as well. We're going to discuss, because I can remember the picture of the fox on the cover.
That's on the list of all these sort of downbeat stuff. What channel is that going to be on?
Sorry?
What channel is that going to be on?
Hang on, I've lost my audio. Right, back again.
What channel is it going to be on that you're doing?
Trash Picture Show, I think.
Trash Picture Show. When?
A week Saturday, I believe, the 28th.
I need to get a reminder for that. That sounds brilliant. It was Mick Jackson, the same Mick Jackson that directed The Bodyguard. And I will always. Yeah, I know. You want to hang yourself after watching Threads. It's just so miserable.
Shit. I'm gonna have to finger afterwards or something.
I always thought Pink Floyd The Wall was really depressing. Seen that at a very young age, that freaked the hell out of me. Pink Floyd The Wall.
Yeah, before like children's BBC started in the afternoon, they used to like play music videos, and The Wall would be one of them, or was it War of the Worlds was another one. They used to play the long version. And there's Threads. Yeah, Mick Jackson.
Right. Awesome. In the what's the? I know it's such a depressing time, but I was talking to a guy from the States about the British film industry in the 80s, just how absolutely null and void it was. Right? I mean, you got the occasional film like Shirley Valentine or Chariots of Fire or The Killing Fields, when you had that.
Remember Chariots of Fire, the British are coming, the British are coming.
Exactly, right? Never happened. Yeah, I even quoted that. But you had these occasional little films that did quite well or crossed over, Educating Rita or something like that. But then nothing really came from it.
Yeah.
It never got back to that industry that we had in the 40s, 50s and stuff like that. It was just a shame. It's never got back to that. Never got back to having like proper Hammer horror, alien comedies, anything like that. It's a shame.
What was it? They tried bringing Hammer back in the 90s, didn't they? With The Mummy, was it, with Christopher Lee in it? But it had some terrible CGI in it.
God awful.
And then The Woman in Black with Daniel Radcliffe was a Hammer film, wasn't it?
That's right.
And I think they're trying again this year or something. I can't remember. There's a big film coming out with Hammer Studios.
I think probably the most successful production company has been Working Title. With all the Four Weddings and all that stuff. Not my cup of tea.
Oh, Testament. Pretty close to that. Yeah.
But yeah, since I last spoke to you, we lost Terence McCann.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dennis Watling.
I thought he'd already gone, so.
I know. All those angels up in hell must be having to get their trousers on. They're going to get nicked. Fucking sweetie. It's like... we haven't had... In Scotland Yard, we haven't had our dinners yet. Oh, Naked is a classic. I love Naked. I don't find it that depressing. I actually find the film quite hilarious. I love the way it ends when I'm pure limping at the end. It's just so funny. I mean, but it's brilliant. Maggie. Do you know a funny story about Naked? I think that won the Palme d'Or at the Cannes Film Festival that year, '93. It might have been. Right. And at the same time, Schwarzenegger was promoting Last Action Hero at the Cannes Film Festival, right? And he went in to see Naked, the film, right?
Expecting something else.
No. He was just there to get some publicity. Because as soon as he went into the actual cinema, he just went out the back door and just left. He was just there to say, like, "Oh, I give a shit about this prestige movie," and he just went in and went right out the back door. Like not bothered. But yeah, Naked's a fucking classic, man. It's absolutely brilliant.
This week, I can't remember who it was though.
David Thewlis is just an incredible actor.
Yeah, he is good.
He was even good in Basic Instinct 2 with a Welsh accent.
One of the better things about it.
Yeah, there's the only thing I kind of remembered about it.
Was he a reporter or a detective? I can't remember now.
He was a detective, I think, or I'm not sure. But he was funny. He was actually funny. He was like, "Yeah, you stay away from it." Just like that doesn't sound Welsh, but you know.
It's supposed to be Welsh, all right. Okay. Went right
So see, I'm here to suck all the erotic element of this film. You know, but the funniest part in it was Stan Collymore drowning at the beginning.
Yeah, I thought he was dead. She just leaves him.
Yeah. But it's Stan Collymore, so nobody cares.
Yeah. Speeding through the streets of London.
Yeah. Consider
got killed.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense for it to be in London, to be honest.
No.
Yeah, it was lots of shite. couldn't be any other way, but
no, it was like 15 years after the first one.
Yeah, and she'd had work done. You could tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's of a mess. And it got to that point, right? See, when Sharon Stone played Catherine Tramiel perfectly in that original film, right? Her performance is just excellent, right? But see, when she did her in Basic Instinct 2, she was almost like sending herself up. It was just high camp. And when it was the same with, I always felt the same with Lecter. When Anthony Hopkins revisited that role in both Red Dragon and Hannibal, it was almost like, "Hello, Clarice." It was just like, right? You could just hear cash registers every time you said it.
Yeah,
it was just it just annoyed me. No, it's just over the top.
Right now, IMDb is just recommending all sorts of nuclear apocalypse films now.
That one, The Road, that was a good one. With Viggo Mortensen.
His name? Yes, Viggo.
That was a really good one. Do you know? Here's a good one. Miracle Mile.
That's it, isn't it? I remember that.
Yeah, with Anthony Edwards, and he's going on a date with a girl or something, and
he goes on a date, and then he finds out
nuclear war breaks out, and he's going to find his girl. That's a really good movie. Apparently, it was originally meant to be a Twilight Zone because they were going to do like a feature-length Twilight Zone entry, and that was supposed to be it on its own, and it just ended up being a separate thing.
There's just a tagline from When the Wind Blows is, "From the makers of Yellow Submarine and the Snowman comes a new British classic animation."
Yeah. Get your antidepressants at the ready. Oh, it was heartbreaking.
It's just a poster of the couple with a red and blue background.
Yeah, it's not got the mushroom clouds on the back.
And then it says it's no fairy tale. There's a picture of a bomb on the side, but
Well, see, I know people that were, you know, around in those times. I mean, I was too, but I wasn't really aware. Like in 1983, they had that, you know, where the doomsday clock was pretty close. Yeah. And there was people that were refusing to have children and stuff like that because they just thought we're going to get annihilated. You know, what's the point? What's the point of having children when we're just going to get absolutely obliterated by nuclear weapons? The Omega Factor, I've never seen it. Scottish version of the X-Files. I just have to look out my window and see that. Yeah. Plenty of Martians here.
There's pre-X-Files.
Yeah. I don't know if it rings a bell.
I do like the Amiga Man with Charlton Heston, though.
Oh, yeah. I love it when he goes to see Woodstock and he's like, they don't make movies like that anymore. It's like, yeah, because there's nobody about it.
So it's Amiga Factor 79. Who's in that then? James Hazeldine, Louise Jameson. Doesn't say anything about the Scotch, but I try. But there we go. So if you're not too big of a YouTube star to come back for some Kolchak.
Kolchak?
The Night Stalker.
Oh, I love Kolchak. Such a brilliant show. And I love the feature length films as well.
Yeah.
Do love that. Darren McGavin was a brilliant actor. I love him in a Christmas Story. You need to do that at Christmas. I love A Christmas Story.
Yeah, he loves his leg lap.
It's weird how it's not that popular here. In America, it's like, yeah, same, and it's all because of the cult status it's got in the States.
Yeah.
Right, and I mean, I think every year there's a channel that just plays it 24 hours a day.
Apparently, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, and it's great because it's got none of that saccharine that you get in a lot of Christmas movies. It totally is devoid of any of that. No, just wants to get that rifle. That's it. And I love the whole sequence when he meets Santa Claus in the department store and they're pushing all the kids down the slide and all that. There's something really sort of cynical about it.
Definitely.
It is. It's great.
So much snow as well.
Yeah.
Just on the side of the road sometimes. But yeah, the whole place has got like 6-foot drifts.
It is brilliant. And did you not have like Christmas dinner in a Chinese restaurant as well?
Yeah.
That's just great.
The neighborhood dog comes in and breaks the table or something, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's just brilliant. I just love that. I need to do that. Get all dressed up for that one.
For Christmas time, yeah.
Mm. So what would you want to do as the next one? Because the last time we did Blind Fury and we're like Hudson Hawk. So, I mean, sure. Any ideas?
No idea. I'm sure we'll think of
another big turkey. Maybe Ishtar. Telling the truth can be a dangerous business. Honestly, I love that film. I actually watched that a few months ago and I had such a good time.
I haven't seen it for a while, but I remember it's not that as terrible as they make out.
No, it's not. It's an interesting thing as well because it was directed by Elaine May. And she was an established director. She'd done other films and stuff, but the movie went so over budget when they were shooting it in Morocco. Yeah. And Warren Beatty was the producer of the film. And it was the director's fault that it was going over budget. But because she was a female director, he couldn't bring himself to fire her. Right? Because he just knew it would get out. Oh, Warren Beatty, what a misogynistic dickhead. He's firing this woman, right, from being the director on the movie. Because, I mean, this is what, 1986?
Yeah.
How many female directors were around then? You know what I mean? So So he just had to buckle down and go, right, okay, let her away with it. That's another one I love as well. Bulworth with Warren Beatty.
That's a weird one.
It's a good film though, isn't it? It's just nuts. Where he's like rapping and all that. Yeah. He just tells everybody the truth. He just goes, because he's like, I'm going to die anyway. So he just like starts telling everybody, we've been ripping you off for years. Come on. Yeah. And they all love him for it. And they're like, yay. Yeah. That's a good film. Love that kind of satire. So is anyone still here?
Huh?
Are they all gone? We scared them all away.
Oh, hang on. My sound's going. What was that?
Is everyone gone? I can't see the counter. Is it on this one? I'll get another. Tell them the truth can be a dangerous. 3 watching now. I'm one of them on the other.
Alright.
Honest and partner, look, I'm going in hand. We sing our hearts out. All right.
No Bay City Rollers.
Oh, I hate the Bay City Rollers so much. They suck. Love Clute. I've never seen Clute.
I saw it recently. Yeah.
Good movie.
It's all right. So it's nothing much happens, but it's all about what doesn't happen.
Can't believe Jane Fonda's still kicking it, man. Still.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But I watched it. The cinematographer of The Batman said that it was one of the inspirations for the look of the film. So I thought I'll check it out.
Well, Clute was the inspiration for The Batman?
Yeah, like the lending and stuff.
All right.
It's very technical over my head.
Still haven't seen The Batman, even though they shot some of it up here. Quite a fair bit of it, apparently. Yeah. I was thinking about doing that, actually. I was talking to my partner that maybe I could go do some location. Like you did a bit of that. You used to do that. You go, oh, look, this is the forest from Batman. Did you not?
I did, didn't I?
Yeah. I might do a bit of that because I've got George Square there. That's World War Z, whatever. And,
yeah, of course.
Yeah, so I could show a wee bit of a clip from the movie. This is where they shot it. Like, Brad Pitt was right here. Mama licked the pavement.
Yeah, my American Werewolf in London one. That was a popular video.
I didn't see that.
It's an old one. I only had pictures of the time. And then comparing them to then and now, and
Piccadilly Circus.
No, Wales.
Oh, for the East Proctor.
Beginning, yeah, the pub and the moors.
All right.
I filmed and went there.
Yeah, I've never missed that board before. What's that star on the wall for?
Oh yeah, I was gonna recreate that for.
See, it's funny that, that Scream gets a lot of praise as being the first sort of postmodern horror. Werewolf in London had a bit of that, because they already start talking about the Wolfman in that bar. It's like, it's the mark of the Wolfman, and even Jenny Aguilar is like, oh, is that the one with Oliver Reed, right? And they're talking about... I'm still here, don't know what to comment about. And also you've got Return of the Living Dead, which the 2 characters are sitting there, oh, have you ever seen Night of the Living Dead? Yeah. And then they get zombified. Yeah. And when it gets to the point where they're actually got to kill the zombie, it's like, remember in the film that...
Yeah, shoot him in the head.
Shoot him in the head, right? And they do it and it doesn't work. Awesome. Yeah. So I don't really know. I think it's just because that was immensely popular and involved the youth of the day.
Yeah. Right?
They had all this sexy cast. Weird. But what was the other look at? Well, I need to watch this Batman film and figure out where all these places are. I know they shot it up in the Necropolis, which is really gothic and cool.
Yeah.
And try to think of other stuff they did in Glasgow. Oh yeah, Hobbs and Shaw. Yeah, Hobbs and Shaw. That Hobbs and Shaw was one of those Yeah, they filmed that on St Vincent Street in the city centre, and the stupid thing is like when you watch if you're from Glasgow and you watch that car chase in it, all they do is just drive up this one road, and then they drive back down again, and right up again, and back down again. You know, the geography is just all over the place. And the new Indiana Jones movie is going to have a scene here, because they dressed it up to look like New York in the 60s with all these American flags everywhere.
Oh yeah.
There's like kebab shops. There's like a kebab shop decorated to look like an old mom and pop's barbers from the 60s and stuff. It's just stupid.
Yeah, it's been a while. Jenny Aguilar is in Cornwall. God bless her nakedness.
Lives on the lizard. Oh, God bless her nakedness. What are you talking about? Walkabout?
Walkabout. And American Werewolf in London. She's shower scene.
Oh, right. I still haven't seen the one. What's the one? Logan's Run. Never seen that. No.
That's an interesting one.
Can't wait to see the Batman when it comes out on Blu-ray. Seen good reviews about it. Yeah. I'm kind of bored. I'm bored of superheroes. I don't know. I find them very samey. You know.
What?
Don't mean to be a curmudgeon about it.
Yeah, I've seen it 4 times now.
You've seen it 4 times? That's a 3-hour movie, isn't it? Wow. It's really that good?
I like that. But it is like it says, it's like 7 and in the start of 7 and other stuff like that. It's not like a Batman film and such.
Right.
It's nothing like any of the others.
Good. I Start Counting? I've never heard of that.
No, it didn't ring a bell. But yeah, fine.
One of my favourite thrillers is a film called The Silent Partner with Elliot Gould and what's his chops? Christopher Plummer.
Oh yeah, sounds.
It's really good. Christopher, it's a Canadian film, late 70s. Elliot Gould plays this. He plays this bank teller, and he notices there's a piece of paper written on a desk, and it's in this particular handwriting. You can see that someone's pressed onto the paper, like "I have a gun," and "Give me all your money." And he sees that on the paper, and he realizes that it's the handwriting of the Santa Claus who's outside the bank, and it's Christopher Plummer, and he realizes he's going to come and rob the bank. He figures out that this Santa Claus is going to come and rob the bank. So what Elliot Gould does is he robs the bank. He takes the money out of the cash register and puts it in a little box. And when the Christopher Plummer comes to rob him, he gives him some money, right? But not all of it. Keeps it for himself, and then says to the bank, "Oh, he ran away with all this money." So he's stealing from the bank and blaming it on him.
Yeah.
And it actually turns out that Christopher Plummer is an absolute raving psychopath, and he thinks, "Oh, you're my accomplice in this, right?" And he goes after him. It's really good. It's quite some really tense moments in it.
Yeah, I can't remember if it has a happy ending or not.
Yeah, check it out again. It's really, really good.
I remember it now. I saw it.
So yeah, I've got a bit of a soft spot for Batman Forever because it's just nostalgia, just the the U2 song and all that.
Yeah, I remember. I had the album and everything.
Yeah, I need to review the Silent Partner. I've been trying to get other people to review it. They won't do it. I asked the Rainbow Fright to do it, and she was like, "That's not a horror film." So I says, "Okay, do Bad Lieutenant then."
It could have been. There is a darker version.
There is some violent moments in Silent Partner. There's a decapitation in it that's pretty horrendous. But but yeah, she's gonna do Bad Lieutenant. I can't wait to see what she thinks of that. The original Harvey Keitel. Brilliant.
Nuns.
And the bit in the car when he's out in the pouring rain. Oh, yeah. That's just so disturbing.
Yeah, what are you doing? Paul. Paul Rimmer fights.
It is. I know. What am I doing to her? I'm just pure abusing her. But that. Was Silent Partner is not available?
I Start Counting Thriller, I guess.
Oh, the Jenny Agutter one? Yeah. That's probably why the BFI have released it. It's probably this one that's been sitting on a shelf for so long.
And they're trying to work out who owns the rights.
Yeah.
Rated.
The one I'm waiting on Blu-ray is Condor Man. I mean, goodness, Condor Man. I know it's not a great movie, but it's a well-made family film, right?
I loved it as a kid.
Yeah, and it's stunning. Some of the locations in it are just amazing.
Works as well as a Bond film.
Pretty much, you know.
He's dressed as a condor.
Yeah, hardly ever though. I mean, most of the time he's not.
No. One bit when he flies.
Yeah, with those terrible blue screen effects, but so what? But yeah, I just can't believe how that film's been neglected. Good bloody film.
Here we go.
What's that? You need to start printing off T-shirts that say that. Honestly, I'll be first in line to get one.
Yeah, it even had a TV series, I think, a limited time.
Yeah, good bloody film. Oh, Logan's Run, yeah, that's right. It had a TV show.
But yeah, it's one where fashion goes out the window.
Yeah, it's like a sort of technique.
Michael Bay remade it as The Island.
Yeah, but there was a novel I remember reading called Spares that was very similar to that, because The Island was about, well, this novel I read, Spares, was about people using clones, so that if you had a clone of yourself that was just kept in this place, like a sort of prison, and if you had your arm chopped off in an accident, then they could just go get the arm off the spare off the clone and give it to you.
Yeah,
that was, and the clones escape, or someone rescues this clones and they get out of there. And when that Island film came out, I was like, that sounds just very similar to that novel. Maybe it was, I'm not sure.
It probably must have. They would have been sued otherwise, wouldn't they?
Yeah, that happens all the time. But that happens all the time where it's like, that's my story. You've stole my story.
Terminator.
Yeah, I know. was it the Outer Limits, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Harlan Ellison. I know. Just there's so many films. It's hard to think of them now, but there's a lot of films that are missing, that are good films. That, I mean, it just annoys me when it's student-owned Silent Partner, no release in UK, only available on Kino Lorber. Shocking. You know, these are quality movies.
Yeah, something else not released in the UK. All these rights.
Yeah, what's that all about? It's just encourages piracy. That's the thing. It's like, well, you know, I want to see Silent Partner, so I'm.
Yeah, actually, just put it on YouTube at that rate.
Are you still getting more tapes in, Gareth?
Every so often.
God, you're going to need to build a warehouse somewhere.
I might, yeah. I got posted one today. Hang on, if I can find a picture. Has to be seen. It's a box set. Let's see if you can guess. It's a 90s film. Rhys Evans is in it. And a comedy in Ibiza.
Oh, Kevin Perigo Large.
Yeah. I got sent this really cool box set.
Oh, wow.
VHS, postcards, and a book about how to pick up girls.
Wow, I never thought that film got a box set.
I got a widescreen version as well upstairs for some fucking
wow. Reason. Yeah, because it's so cinematic, you know.
All the films to release in widescreen.
Is it the Paul Whitehouse's character was good in it, where he's got this mirror, and, like, you're too ugly to come into this club and all that.
Yeah.
Crazy. No, it was a big letdown. The bottom movie, Hotel Paradiso.
Yeah, I loved the first half, and then they didn't know what to do for them to.
Yeah.
They had too much stuff.
It's more tragic now that you're on borrowed time with Rick Mail there,
Yeah.
I'm just amazed he never became a bigger star and crossed over to the States or something, because the guy was just unique, absolutely unique. What was it? Sophie was telling me the other day that she has a crush on Aid Edmondson.
Old Aid Edmondson.
Vivian and the young ones. Good morning, everybody. Because I was explaining that when I was a child, I saw the young ones when it was first on, in that Bambi episode when they're on the train and he gets decapitated. That gave me nightmares when Vivian gets decapitated.
Train, then.
Yeah. I think it's the way, because in the scene the lights go out, and I think it's just a way of covering up the shoddy effects. But that just kind of freaked me out as a child. Brilliant episode though, so funny.
Yeah, it was on like after the Watershed on BBC Two, so it was on 9 o'clock, I think. And I was in bed, so I couldn't see it. So I used to tape it and watch it before school in the morning, but because my mum didn't like it either, she thought it was a terrible program.
It's just incredible. I love the one where they all have the party and he finds the tampon in her bag. He's like, oh, look at the little mouse, Oh, the New Statesman. Yeah. Alan Bastard.
10 p.m. on a Sunday night. And
he even did a stage version where he came out as a Labour MP.
Yeah.
Did you ever go see Bottom live?
I saw. I think it was the Island one.
Oh, the Island one, yeah.
The space one, I think I saw live.
They did a space one? They did a space one?
No, I don't know if it's a space. I can't remember.
I have seen I've seen them all on tape, but I don't know if I saw all of them. I've seen maybe the first three.
I'm just misremembering it.
Because a friend of mine went to see them when they came to Glasgow, and they always had that part where they would actually hit each other. I think that was so scripted, right? I mean, I know that when it's like, they stop the show because it's like, I just got poked in the eye there for real.
Yeah, the biggest laughs would come from when they fucked up, so they probably would chuck a couple of fake ones in there.
Yeah. I remember, what was it, Saturday Live, where they were the Dangerous Brothers?
Yeah.
I think it was the Dangerous Brothers, and they would just kick the shit out of each other. See, I've never seen, that's the one I've not seen, is Filthy Rich and Cat Flap.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's of the times, but yeah.
I love Bad News, though, and More Bad News. They're both.
I like Filthy Rich and Cat Flap, because Rick's trying to be an actor.
What's the
Nigel Planer's his manager, agent, and then Aid Edmondson's his.
Yeah, I'll need to watch that.
Lives with him.
Because I mean, there's not much of them left. You know what I mean? That's it. See, the one they did was it 3 Men in a Car? It was a comic strip presents.
I love that one on the motor.
That was really good. With when they've got Spandau Ballet, like the CDs.
Gold.
You're indestructible. You're indestructible.
I do love that. It's bad luck to play it. Vomiting in the background.
Oh, unreal. I know there doesn't seem to have. I don't know. British comedies. There's not that much excitement anymore. Like maybe Steve Coogan, Chris Morris. You know, we used to have stuff. You were like, God, you need to see this. My God, this. You know. Right, remember when they did the paedophile episode of Brass Eye? It was like
disguising themselves as houses now.
It was an event. It was an absolute event. I know they send the kid off into space, but oh no, they send the paedophile off into space, but oh, it so happens there's like an 8-year-old boy on there and all. Yes, and that was great, and it was funny because a lot of the tabloid newspapers that complained about Brass Eye at the time, and this, I read this thing about I was reading about Brass Eye, and when they did the paedophile special, a lot of tabloids were like, "That's just horrendous. They shouldn't be doing that. Shouldn't be making fun of that." And the same newspapers were like counting down the days until Charlotte Church became legal, right? And it's so it's just so hypocritical.
Yeah.
Awful. I remember when I first saw Brass Eye, the first one I saw was the 6th episode on the first series. And I just came across it by accident.
I think I saw it.
And it's just like, if this was really happening, what would you think? I was like, is this a news program? Because I completely missed out on the day-to-day. I had never seen that.
I remember the day-to-day, yeah.
No, see, I never caught that. I'd seen it years later, but Brass Eye was my introduction to Chris Morris, and I was just absolutely blown away. It's like, you've got bad AIDS. Someone could come in here with a machine gun and shoot you, and all the blood would go into everyone's mouths, right? Oh, absolutely mental.
Yeah. Can't say anything because it's offensive.
I know, but it's satire. Satire is there to be not to be offensive. It's there to kind of make a mockery of the way things are. Like, I love the one where it was like the guy is we wanted to see if it's different for a black man in the street. So what we've done is we've taken this reporter and made him look like a black man, and within 5 minutes he started committing crimes. It's just like or the best one where he's got the woman on the show and he's like, let's just say I attacked you, right? Would you beat me off? Like, well, I would give it a go. What if there was other people in the room and we all attacked you? Would you try and beat us all off?
I was just going to say the cake episode.
Oh yeah, cake. I know.
Sense.
Fucking bombed. That guy's got murdered as well. That politician. The one for Basildon, he got stabbed to death like a year ago. The one that they take it. He actually took it. He actually took it to Parliament after that. He actually went and spoke in Parliament about this drug called cake. Yes, cake is a made-up drug. And Bernard Manning is like, and this girl, she puked up a pelvis bone. It's a fucking disgrace. He picked up her own pelvis bone. We interrupt this program to tell you that was it Noel Edmonds had just killed Clive Anderson. Mental.
Yeah. Yeah. Where's that guy now?
Oh, Clive Anderson. Is he still alive? Oh, he's dead, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought so, but yeah, I meant what's his name, Chris?
Oh, Noel Edmonds.
Yeah, well, the Deal or No Deal money dried up. Hopefully, he invested it better than his swap shop money.
Can't stand Deal or No Deal. It's just a coin toss, isn't it? It's just like there's no.
Yeah, that one.
It's like you have no brain. There we go. There's a stupid quiz. I hate that one with the. I hate tipping point as well.
Yeah, that's pointless.
I know. Pointless. TV awful. Prime cards. That was mental. That was the first time I'd seen those rainbow outtakes. When they made these videos just for the crew and stuff at Christmas. We've got our twangers out. Yeah, that was the first time I'd seen that. Can't do live on my PC yet.
He's only tethered to his phone. Can't do the HD. So it's all pixelated, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once he gets internet, he'll be well away.
The TV Awful was brilliant. That and Takeover TV and the Adam and Joe show was great and all.
Yeah, I got Adam and Joe on VHS. Remember, they were awesome when they came out.
But they did Showgirls for the fucking like dolls and stuff. The train spotting.
Yeah.
The Begbie. It's like, come here, a couple of plastic puffs.
There's a lot of stuff to watch now.
Sometimes I hadn't seen any of those films at the time. I mean, I'd seen Trainspotting. I hadn't seen Showgirls or Shine, and that was the only version I knew. It was like, all right. And when I finally saw Showgirls, all I could think about was the Adam and Joe one.
Okay, Daleks and the Turtles.
Oh. The TARDIS. Oh, God. I know. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to have to call it a night.
Yeah, sorry for nicotine staining all your live stream. All that secondhand digital smoke.
Yeah.
Jackie started smoking because all her friends were doing it.
Right. Well, thank you for all joining us tonight.
Yeah, brilliant. I had a great laugh.
Long after the film was finished, while we reminisced about the good old days.
Yeah. Sorry for being out of tune with the swinging on a star, but
I can help them either. You get what you get with Hudson Hawk.
Yeah, it makes me want to watch it again though, like proper. Oh no! Oh right, I thought Edwina Curry had actually died. It was just... I can't believe she was banging John Major. That was nuts.
Yeah. I couldn't believe he was banging her.
I know, because he was always the grey one on Spinach.
Hello, Marjorie.
With his peas. Oh. Yeah.
Spin Image came back and it was never the same, was it?
It was okay. I actually didn't mind the new one. It was all right. I loved the when the whole Tory cabinet, and it was good when they channeled Margaret Thatcher.
No many politicians these days.
Donald Trump was perfect though. The puppet for Donald Trump was right on the money. My favorite closing song was always "Cry, Gaza, cry, put Maradona to shame." Yeah, that's one thing that they stopped doing in the new one, is they didn't have a closing song. They usually always ended it on a song. Hold the chicken in the air, stick a picture up your nose, fly a jumbo jet, and then bury all your clothes. I know.
Well, Terence plays us out.
And pretend your name is Keith.
Yeah, right. Good night, everyone.
Right.
Thanks, Terence, for joining me.
Good morning, Matthew. Hope you enjoy your day.
Yeah, have a good one. Oh, yeah, it's almost the next day here. Oh, and then good night. I clicked the wrong button.
Yeah. Shitty bye.
I think I did.